Among the damage assessment, I guess I'll show you the damage to the HF antenna. You can see the upper leg is still up, but the lower leg is down on the ground. So I got to figure out how to get that back up. And I know I heard all kinds of big trees snapping and cracking and popping down in the back. So we'll have to go and take an assessment of that at some point. But that'll be later on. I got some fixings to do. While we're at it, I'll just show you the power lines right by us that were down. They had fallen off of this pole here and dropped down into the ravine. And one of those trees there, let's see if I can zoom to it for you. That tree right there was leaning right across the lines. And from what I'm told from the power guys, these lines are 5 kilovolts, 5,000 volts. And my neighbor said that further down it was sparking and arcing like you wouldn't believe. So maybe I'll take a little recon later on and see if we can get some video footage of where it was arcing and sparking. Anyway, power's back up now, and things are back to relatively normal. I don't know. Hope everyone else came through this storm okay. Thanks for watching the Pharmacy Network. Well, here we are on the downhill side of that line. We're looking down. You can see the trees there that fell, and I found the spot where the fire was. It looks like it was quite a strip of high voltage arcing in here. You can see all the burn marks, and actually, look at that. Melted metal. I assume that's copper. Wow. Wow, that's quite a hunk. See if we can get it out. Oh! Oh! Here we go. Here's part of the wire. And that's copper, so I'll come back and snag that at some point and save it. Yeah, there you go. That's what happens when you're welding with 5,000 volts and God knows how many amps. That makes some mess, huh? Look at that. That's all melted copper. I think copper melts around, I want to say 2,700 degrees. No, it's 1,700 degrees. I think steel is 2,700. Anyway, quite a few arc points here with nice little melted in metal marks. Yeah, it was arcing all over the place in here. Burned off some of the bushes, and wow, that was something else. I didn't even see this going over all the windstorm stuff. I was busy dodging trees up top. We'll take a little hike down and see what else we can find. Okay, I didn't find any further damage down the hill, so it looks like this is where the line was laying and arcing. While I'm here, I just want to point out that I really wanted to expand. See, these poles here are my electric fence, right there, and there, and there, and that's the corner. Oh, that's down a bit too. Got some work to do this spring. Anyway, I wanted to point out that I really wanted this electric fence to go much further out this way, and I was going to clear more of this, but my concern was running the electric fence lines underneath these power lines, and so I opted not to do that, and I left a 50-foot offset between the edge of the electric fence and the power lines, because I was concerned that in a windstorm these power lines might come down, hit the electric fence, and because the electric fence goes near the house and near the barn, might set the house or barn on fire. So here we go. Perfect example of why good engineering is so critical, because had I run the electric fence across here, when these wires came down, I can guarantee you it would have lit them up, and we'd have had this whole electric fence lit up with 5,000 volts and I don't know how many amps, and that would have been really bad. So that thinking things through paid off, and kept my electric fence from burning my house down. So I'm very grateful for that. While I'm out here, I guess I'll just point out for my radio friends, half of my HF antenna is down. I know I gave you a clip of that in an earlier part of this video, but give you a better perspective now. You can see the mid pole there, and you can see the wire hanging, and that was connected up in the top of this tree with a rope paracord, and that runs out. The paracord actually runs out beyond the electric fence, so there's no conductive material anywhere near these electric lines. And I chose this orientation, one, because I had trees with the height that I needed for it, and two, because it's as close to perpendicular to the power lines as I can get for RF noise interference reasons. Anyway, I think I'm going to dig up some rope and see if I can get this antenna back up. I don't like having my HF communications down. That's my worldwide link. Thanks for watching the Pharmacy Seeds Network. Thank you, Rooster. So, not to be left out of worldwide communications for any period of time, I have repaired the HF antenna. She's back up hanging where she was. Performed a test on 3969 megahertz. I was able to get out okay. Got a report of 10 over. So I feel like we're solid. I'll retest the 160 band tonight. And if I can still get to all my people about the same signal level for same band conditions, I'll assume we're solid. Just a little update.